Guys, Veggie Gamer back, and we're starting a new series here, guys. Well, it's Harry Potter related, but it is the pitch meeting series, guys. So I don't know if they've done it for each of the Harry Potter movies, but apparently these are like pitch meeting videos for, you know, like a comical take on what the pitch meeting would have been like for it. Gotta say, I've never seen any of them. I know of them, guys. I've seen the thumbnails because they always have like big boogly eyes and everything, but I don't think I've watched any of them. I'm trying to wrap my brain back to what I would have watched. I can't think of any, guys. And so I certainly have not watched any of the Harry Potter ones. If you're new here, guys, I first discovered. I first watched Harry Potter for the first time like a year and a half ago. And since I've absolutely fallen in love with it, we now do book reviews on the channel and all sorts of other Harry Potter related stuff. The Harry Potter musical as well, we just got wrapped up. But now I thought it'd be worth checking out the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, not Philosopher's Stone, pitch meeting. It's on a channel called Screen Rant. I'm hoping that is correct. The correct video, which I've been recommending. Because you guys have said that these are pretty good, guys. And so we'll check them out. But yeah, when it comes to it, guys, I don't really know what to expect. Because like I say, I cannot imagine. Maybe I would have watched like the Sonic the Hedgehog one, maybe? I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Very nice. I should say. There's Knuckles wearing a St. Louis Rams helmet. Okay, there was. Either way, guys, looking forward to this. If you got any other recommendations of Harry Potter related stuff, or any other Screen Rant pitch meetings that I should check out, obviously I need to have watched the movie, so obviously if there's Lord of the Rings, I can do that. But yes, without further ado, let's check out what this is, guys. Looking forward to it. And I should say, if you are interested in my other Harry Potter stuff, guys, there is a long playlist of stuff that we have covered in the Harry Potter universe, or the Potterverse as it's referred to. Let's check this out, guys. Like I say, don't really know what to expect from it. So, Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone pitch meeting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. So it's based on this fantasy book series, right? Which has sold a lot
Philosopher.
of copies.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got bored by the word book there for a second, but I'm listening now. So what's this series about?
Well,
I know
it's
the
called
feeling.
Harry Potter, sir, and it's about this kid called Harry Potter.
I understand completely.
And so this evil wizard Voldemort tried to kill Harry and his parents when he was a baby, right? But not only did Harry survive, it seems like he killed Voldemort.
Oh, retaliatory babies are tight.
Actually, he was like protected by the power of his dying mother's love.
Oh, his mother's love is tight.
Oh, I don't know about that sentence.
I don't love how it sounded either, but I said it.
Oh
and
no!
I'm taking it back.
Let's not
So
go
We're
there.
gonna meet this wizard Dumbledore, right? And he wants to leave baby Harry with his non-magical family, but he doesn't want to be seen doing magic in the suburbs.
So what does he do?
He does some magic in the suburbs. He turns all the streetlights into flying magic balls and
Fair
zips
point.
them down the street at him.
Ah, you know, I think walking down the street normally might have drawn less attention than the magic flying light balls. Maybe.
Oh, the hat and
Dumbledore's going to
everything.
explain to these other
And the
wizards,
beard.
Hagrid and Professor McGonagall, that Harry's going to be famous in the wizarding world, so it's better for him to grow up away from all that.
I guess that's better.
So he's like, let's just leave Harry in an abusive family for a decade and then kind of spring all this on him when he's a 10-year-old. And that's
Fair.
better than growing up rich and famous.
That's what Dumbledore's going with.
So then Harry's about to turn 11 and he starts receiving letters from this magic school called Hogwarts where Dumbledore's the headmaster.
Okay.
But his family, they don't like him. They don't want him to read these letters.
Why not?
Oh,
'Cause
but-
they hate him so much they want to keep him
Keep
around.
him there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So the uncle keeps destroying these letters and they keep showing up, but Harry just can't get his hands on one long enough to read it.
Well, it's too bad they don't have a magical letter that just kind of shouts the message at you.
Well, no, actually they do have that. Those are called howlers.
Oh, sounds like maybe they just could have sent
They
him
do,
one of those.
Well, we don't introduce them till
No.
a future movie, so that's as
I
good as them
disagree.
not existing right
We'll
now.
discuss
That
it.
makes sense. So anyway, then that Hagrid guy shows up and tells Harry that he's a wizard and takes him away from his family.
Very exciting.
So Hagrid brings him to get all the stuff he needs for school, like he gets an owl named Hedwig.
Oh, Hedwig.
Yeah, he's super cute. Don't get too attached. What? Oh, and also Harry has to get a wand.
A
right?
while.
So he goes to this place called Ollivanders and just destroys the place.
Does he get in trouble?
No, that just kind of seems like this guy's way of doing things. Just let children destroy his stuff until they find a wand that works.
Interesting.
He's definitely used to
business
it.
Model.
So anyway, eventually Harry gets
Just
on the
fix it.
train to Hogwarts and he meets this kid Ron Weasley and he's got a rat on his crotch.
Oh, Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds gross, but in a later movie, we're gonna find out that the rat is actually a middle-aged man disguised as a rat.
Oh, that's
yeah.
so much worse.
Oh yeah, I guess that is worse. Anyway,
That
turns
really
out
is.
Ron's poor, so Harry buys all the candy on the cart for just the two of them.
Okay, kind of a jerk move, actually. What if the other kids on the train wanted some candy?
Well, that's too bad, because Harry's rich, and rich people get what they want.
That is true, yeah.
And then they also meet this know-it-all Hermione, and they get to
I feel like
Hogwarts
magic can
together.
solve a lot
Oh
of
boy,
this.
and what happens there?
Well, this Draco Malfoy kid wants to be Harry's friend, but he's super
Wow.
mean to Ron, so Harry's like, no thank you.
Oh, okay, that's a nice move.
Yeah, so he chooses to be friends with Ron instead, who's so mean to Hermione that she cries in a bathroom.
Oh my god.
So then all the new students get sorted into these 4 houses, one of which is just for the evil kids.
Why would they have that? And then the school year begins.
It's
so what kind
weird.
of stuff are they gonna do?
Oh, just all kinds of life-threatening things.
very
Oh my god, this is
dangerous.
100
They
miles
also
an hour,
celebrate
guys.
Christmas. Wizards celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Even though a lot of his miracles are things they learn as 11-year-olds, turns out the wizarding world developed the same religious practices as non-magical people.
Huh. So
Unless
anyway,
Jesus
Throughout
was
the
a
movie,
muggle.
They start suspecting that this evil-looking Professor Snape is after this magical stone.
how is it magical?
Now, this freaking thing can make you immortal, and they see Snape doing kind of sketchy things, so they think he wants to bring Voldemort back to life.
What kind of sketchy stuff?
Like at a certain point, it seems like he's trying to make Harry fall off his flying broomstick, so Hermione sets him on fire. Holy,
Yes.
she just straight up murders a guy? Not just like his robe, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
But at the end of the
Magic.
movie, we're gonna find out it was actually this Professor Quirrell guy who was trying to jinx the broom, and the fire made him lose his eye contact.
Why didn't he just restart the jinxing after the fire was out? I don't know. Fair enough.
So eventually they find out that the stone is
the
actually
gig
in
is up.
Hogwarts, and a bunch of professors put spells to try to keep it safe.
Okay.
And so Harry and Ron and Hermione, they decide they need to stop Snape from getting it.
So what are some of these challenges?
Well, the first one is a giant 3-headed dog that you need to get
Yeah,
through this
Fluffy.
trap door in this little room.
Go,
Kept
Fluffy.
a dog locked in a room for a full year? That's kind of messed up.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
And then there are going to be a couple more, like a giant chess game where you have to sit on the pieces and you get attacked.
Oh,
So
And
cool.
so Ron falls from like 3 feet in the air, and then he's, just kind of a big drama
Ow.
queen about it.
very dramatic.
So now Hermione has to help Ron, and Harry carries on by himself.
And how does that go?
Well, he ends up finding Professor Quirrell standing in front of this mirror, trying to figure out how to get
Oh,
the stone
Quirrell.
out of it.
Oh, okay.
And then he reveals that he's actually had the Dark Lord Voldemort's face under his turban this whole time.
Makes a lot of sense.
Must have been very awkward for him to poop all year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
can't
God.
imagine those were pleasant for either of them.
You think he ever went to scratch his head and accidentally poked the Dark Lord in the eye?
Maybe.
You think they said good night to each other before bed every night, or was it just awkward silence?
Harry
I don't know.
Potter
Maybe let's
musical.
not think about this too much.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so then the stone magically appears in Harry's pocket because of the magic mirror.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow.
So now Professor Quirrell comes after him.
Oh, man, it's gonna be
Terrifying.
tough for him to defend himself against a full-grown man and the tiny face of a dead man.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it turns out his mom's love is like super
the
plot
whole
armor,
movie.
so he turns Professor Quirrell to dust just by touching him.
Oh, my God, he kills a teacher?
He does, yeah, and so that's a happy turn of events. This child took this man's life very easily.
Jeez.
So then Dumbledore explains to Harry that this mirror had a spell on it where the stone would only transfer to somebody who wanted to find the stone but not use it.
So that's why Professor Quirrell couldn't get it.
Exactly.
Wow. So all the other challenges were kind of unnecessary, huh?
Kinda.
And, arguably,
Yeah.
Harry made the situation much more dangerous by showing up. The stone would have stayed in the mirror. It never would have been within Voldemort's grasp.
Very true.
Okay, well, we're gonna play the moment as heroic, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
So anyway, then it's the end of the year, and there's this thing called the House Cup, where like
Oh, God,
throughout
I
the
knew
year,
they
each
gotta go
house
into
gets
this.
points and
Filch!
loses points based on the stuff they do.
Okay.
And the good guy house, Gryffindor, is dead last, and the bad guy house, Slytherin, they win.
Oh, well, bummer.
Yeah, but then Dumbledore, he's like, hey, everybody, shut the hell up, because Harry Potter here killed one of the teachers. with his bare
Percy! I love
hands."
Percy, guys.
So he gives Harry and all his friends a bunch of points for killing that man, ending that guy's life, being the last face he ever saw.
This I imagine this is phrased better in the book.
Yeah, I think probably.
All right.
Oh, and also Dumbledore spoke with this guy Nicholas Flamel, who was being kept alive by the stone, and he agreed to just die and let the stone be destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy's been alive for like 600 years, so he's like,
Lovely.
yeah, okay, destroy the stone. I've lived long enough.
Probably should have had that talk in the first place before storing the stone at Hogwarts and endangering all the students.
Maybe. So then Harry gets on
True.
the train to go home and waves like a normal person.
What are you talking about?
The way he waves, it's perfectly normal.
Okay, I mean, yeah, all right.
So then that's
That's
it.
normal.
What do you think?
Well, you know, it sounds like a pretty good time. What's this first movie called anyway? Like,
Oh
what's the
god,
full
yeah, here
title?
we go.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, okay.
And also Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, because
Yes.
that first one I said's kind of hard.
Wait, what?
My god, guys, that was 100 miles an hour.
Hi, everybody. Ryan.
Are we still
here.
going?
Hope you enjoyed that pitch meeting. Now, some of you might
It
be
was
saying,
brilliant.
Hey, you already friggin' did a Harry Potter pitch meeting, you jerk. And that is true. Back in 2018, I made a
Oh,
single
balls.
video covering the entire Harry Potter franchise. And a lot of you have been asking for individual pitches for each movie, so I'm doing that. That's what's happening. Okay, bye. I'll see you soon. I miss you.
Oh. I miss you too, even though this is the first time I see you. Guys, that was a lot. It was very hard to really, I made a lot of notes, but not many of them are going to make much sense. I feel like a lot of it, I mean, the thing is, it was brilliant. I mean, my god, it was fast. It was so fast. I feel like a lot of their points were very, very good. I do feel like some of them you can counter them. Like Dumbledore would look pretty odd walking down the street, but then again, I guess people are more likely to look outside if the lights go out, but if the lights are out, they're not going to see Dumbledore anyway. But if somebody was to look outside and see Dumbledore in his regular gear, it would be slightly strange. But then again, guys, okay, there's no point in me going through point by point, trying to counter all of it, because the fact is, this was excellent. I didn't realise that there was an original video, guys, so I'm hoping this was the right one. Do you think that I should carry on with doing the individual movies, or should I just go and do the larger series one? I think it's probably better if we do the individual movies, guys. I'm hoping they're all done. I don't know how often these get kicked out, guys. This is like a few years old. No, it's 1 year old. Sorry, a few years old. But yeah, let me know what we should do. I'm sorry if my reaction was kind of muted there, guys. It was so fast. I wonder if they could do a slow version just for people like me, because that was a lot of information. Lovely seeing Quirrell again, guys, and there's stuff that they were saying about, saying goodnight and everything. I don't know if that's a reference to the Harry Potter musical, but quite frankly, Quirrell and Voldemort are the best thing about the first of Harry Potter musical, guys. Seriously, they genuinely are. And I can't look at Quirrell and not love him now. Seriously, I love Quirrell in the musical, guys. And so it's very difficult for me to now look at him as he was in Philosopher's Stone. He said Sorcerer's Stone then. I knew they were going to go into that. As soon as I saw the title, I thought, okay, they're definitely going to go into that. I know we had this debate, guys, because like I said, we do the book clubs and everything. I swear that it's not 100% absolutely definite that Quirrell is dead in the books, but because he doesn't. What happened there doesn't happen to him, I feel like we hear something like that, like Dumbledore attempting to save him or something like that. So it was when Harry was blacked out. If he died, if he did. My goodness. Maybe Jesus is a muggle. And I feel like this is going to be we're going to have to discuss this during the book clubs, guys. I feel like, you know what? Religion is something that we brought up a lot, guys. So if you don't know, guys, I do these Harry Potter book reviews where I take a couple of chapters and we discuss them in depth. And then on the Patreon, you guys get a chance to add your thoughts to the video as well. And then I go through all the comments and we have like a very long discussion about them. The videos have gotten long, guys. The latest Goblet of Fire one, it's 2 chapters. The video's 6 hours long, guys, but we have a lot to discuss them, guys. Largely about what Freddy and George did to Dudley at the start of Goblet of Fire, which, my goodness, it is such a shame that scene is not in the movie, guys. The start of Goblet of Fire is that, you know what? Having watched the movies and now reading the books, the start of Goblet of Fire is the first time where I think, someone going to the cinema or just watching the movie or having read the book would be like actually gutted about the start, because the start of Goblet of Fire is amazing. The stuff that's cut from the movie, unfortunately. But yes, the controversy around what Fred and George did to Dudley. I'm not surprised, that, because it's... I'm not surprised that that's what happened isn't in the movie, because it would have been brutal to see. But everything else in that scene, with Arthur and, Ron and Fred and George visiting the Weasleys, let's put it like that, is amazing, guys. It really, really is. Lovely seeing Percy there. Like I say, guys, I really like Percy, and if you've only watched the movies and are like watching this reaction now, you may think it's a bit strange that I really like Percy. But I really like him in the book, guys, and I feel like he adds so much to the Weasleys' dynamic. I really do. I think he's awesome. Awesome may not be the right word, but I really enjoy his character. When he shows up, I love him in the book. I really, really do. My God, I tried to make notes, guys, but it was so fast. So yes, was Jesus a Muggle? Because that would kind of... I don't know. The thing about that, okay, yeah, the thing about the letter, because I attempted to write some notes down. I can kind of see why you wouldn't want to send a Howler first. And so imagine Hermione's family, Muggle parents and a witch daughter, and a Howler comes through the door. That would absolutely terrify everyone. And also, I'm not sure how often. I feel like no. Howlers are punishment. Okay, maybe not punishment, but they are for punishments, though, aren't they? So, obviously, when Ron got the Howler in Chamber, I feel like the public humiliation of it was actually a part of it. I actually do, incredibly. Not saying that Molly's vindictive like that or anything, but I do feel like that is a part of the Howler. It's like where like Dudley... Neville, I feel like, says something about the fact that he once got one and had to run to a quiet place before it went nuts or something. I think. But yeah, you would... Howlers are basically a telling off. That's a better way of putting it. Like when Harry got it in Azkaban. Yes, in the book. That's in the movie as well. Yes, in the movie as well. Okay, my brain started to get very, very confused of what happened when. No, it's not, because that's when Vernon goes, justice. No, that's not. So in the movie, Harry doesn't get a Howler, does he? Yes, in the book he does. Howler's a punishment, so that's why they would have sent it like that. That being said, the fact that they're sending so many letters would have freaked out. But then again, no. I'm not having this, guys. I'm not having this. The letters are sent to Harry. Only people who know of the Wizarding World would be trying to stop Harry from getting the letter. Right? And so doing it in a way which is blatantly magic, i.e. sending like loads of letters down the chimney and implanting them into eggs, which is in a extended scene, which is bizarre when you think about it. It's fine. I'm rambling, guys, but this was great. My God, it was... I do worry that my reaction may have been a little bit muted, guys, but my God, it was fast. There was so much information. But, it was excellent, though. I wonder if Screen Rant is just this guy. It's got 8.5 million subscribers, guys. Oh, they've done Star Trek stuff. Marvel. I've seen a handful of Marvel movies. The sad thing with it, guys, is that they do tend to be the group up ones. And so I've never seen a single Iron Man movie. I think I've seen one of the Captain Americas, but it's when they're all there, though. It wasn't really a Captain America movie. And so I haven't seen like the first Captain America movie at all. Oh, they've done alien stuff. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if it's all this guy. I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it's like a group of people that do it. But yeah, the ones with the googly eyes are pitch meetings, aren't they? And I'm sure that I haven't, guys. Like I say, I thought maybe I would have checked out the Sonic one, but I don't think I dared, to be honest. I feel like I would have been worried that they would have mocked it, because I really enjoyed the Sonic movies, guys, like a lot more than I was expecting to, and so I don't want people to mock them. I'm pathetic like that. But this was excellent, guys. I know I keep saying it, guys, but it really, really was. I feel like next time I'll be able to be a little bit, because I wasn't ready for it to be a sensory overload of information and jokes, you know. And so thinking that next time I might be more ready for it. But I think this is excellent. My goodness. I wonder. I mean, it's obviously just like a list of like. Plot holes, I guess, in a way. I don't get the thing about the waving. I mean, if you want if you tell a child to wave for a certain amount of time, they're not going to, you know. I don't see the issue with this wave. Personally, I really don't. And also, he's got a bad hand as well. Bless him. I knew they were going to bring up the points thing, guys, and I wonder if there's anyone who is 100% behind Dumbledore's decision when it came to the points thing. How's my pride? What a pain to get up and down those. Unless they're allowed to use brooms to get up there. Or maybe there's like an A broom that just takes people up and down. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Or maybe the towers like go up. Yeah, that's probably it. Doesn't matter, does it? Either way, guys, this was wonderful. But my God, it was fast. It really, really was. I think, yeah, and also this. I feel like with the, like buying everything on the trolley, we know that food is at least can just be made to appear. That's a good point. So how the hell do food shops stay? Can anyone just make food appear? Or is it just in certain places? Okay. We'll discuss it in the book club, guys. This is why the book club videos are so long, because we discuss stuff in depth. But I would imagine that there is probably a way where once the trolley's empty, she just goes back and goes, and they all just appear again, and then she goes again. She goes again. But my goodness, you can make a lot of money out doing that. And do you have chefs in the Wizarding World? This is why my book reviews are so long, guys. But do you have chefs? I would like to know. You know what I'd like? If, and I'm hoping they will be, if they talk more about the discrepancies between the book and the movies. That'd be really, really awesome. Obviously, you know, a lot more later on. Particularly with Ron and Hermione. Scenes that were cut and everything. I know there was a little bit of it here, but it was almost like a dismissive idea of the books being different, really, wasn't it? But that would be good. I didn't expect it to pan the movie, as you know, as in pan the length of the movie, or to pan the movie. But it did though. So I wonder if they done like Star Wars and stuff like that, because obviously I've seen all the original Star Wars and everything. That'd be cool. Well, either way, guys, if there's any other Screen Rant stuff you want me to check out in the future, let me know. And if I should carry on doing the individual... I'm glad that we had that message at the end. If we should carry on doing the individual reviews... pitch meetings. I feel like we probably should. Or should I just do the old one? You let me know, guys. But yeah, this was awesome. Very, very good. But my God, I feel exhausted just having listened to it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm VEGGIEKNIGHTS, and I'll see you next time.